Hey, what's up everybody? This is Maxo with StarDude Outdoors, and today we're going to be reviewing the all-new Fortis Switch Mod 2. Stay tuned. Pretty much anybody who has an AR15 pattern rifle knows that you can customize just about everything on the rifle. Probably one of the most customized items on the rifle is going to be the rail. There are so many different kinds, from BCM to Magpul to this to that. Well, one of my personal favorites is Fortis. I originally chose the Fortis Rev II. That is, or has been up until now, their lightest system. This right here is the 12-inch rail that I have Cerakoted in the Midnight Bronze. I love that color, by the way. It is a light system, only 8 ounces, without the barrel nut, of course. But then, over this past 2018 Black Friday, they advertised the new Fortis Switch. This is the Mod 2. The original Mod 1 had a Picatinny rail up here on the top. Well, they did away with the rail on the top here, giving it a slimmer profile, easier to grab onto. They added some pretty cool lightning cuts right here. Kind of a neat effect. I'm thinking, you know, that could be pretty interesting for some of you Cerakote modders out there. Maybe put some blue inside there and black. I don't know, I just might do that myself. That sounds kind of cool. The other big thing about it is that these bigger vent holes allows for better heat dissipation and venting of hot air from the barrel. Now, the thing about the switch rail that's really cool is that you can switch it out very, very quickly. So right here has a little lever, you pull it down and then just take it right off of your barrel. Pretty much a quick change system. The rail itself is made out of a 6061 T6 aluminum, while the handle is made out of a 7075 T6 aluminum. One really cool thing about this particular size, this being the 13.8 inch, is that it's almost exactly the same weight as this one here. So you gain an additional 1.8 inches and keep the same weight by removing that rail. I really don't use these top rails for much anyways, and they are m-lok. They do make it in key mod as well, but I prefer m-lok. And one of the other things that they address with this particular rail is on the previous models, they didn't have the 45-degree offset angle Picatinny rail system on the sides. Well, here, even though they don't have it in the center of the rail, they do have that 45-degree right at the front. So while you're grabbing onto it, if you have a light that you have right here that you want to manipulate, you can attach it right there, or keep it on the side or at the bottom 45. Mounting onto a 14.5-inch barrel, the top right here matches up almost perfectly to the bottom of the thread. If you have a suppressor or some kind of an attachment system you put onto the thread of your rifle, it'll literally go down just to the edge of the rail itself. I mean, it goes down to about 1 millimeter or less of space in between the two, which looks really nice and gives that really nice streamlined profile. We're going to go ahead and pop this one off really quick. We're going to measure the two, kind of compare them real fast, put it together again with the new rail on, and see how it looks. So again, one of the benefits of that rail over there is that it doesn't require any tools at all, whereas this one you have to have an Allen wrench, or if you have different screws, whatever it may be, you know, it takes a little bit. I mean, it's not a huge factor in most rail systems. When you mount them on, they're pretty much going to stay on. Let's turn the scale on real quick and measure first off the Fortis Rev II. So we've got the Rev II by itself, but let's do it with the mounting hardware as well, so that way we can keep it as fair as possible. So as we put it on there, you can see everything there. Without the barrel nut comes up to 8.17 ounces. Pretty good. Again, the website states that it is 8.0 ounces, so we're pretty much right there. Now if we add a standard barrel nut to this, brings it up to 9.47 ounces. Again, a very lightweight system. Now let's put on the Fortis Mod 2 switch. And here we are, now the Fortis Switch Mod 2 at 7.97 ounces. This is just the rail, so now why don't we put the mounting hardware on there too, and we're at 8.4 ounces, so just a tad heavier. This particular switch does use a proprietary barrel nut. Adding it to it, and we're up to 10.07 ounces. Alright, so as you can see, a little bit heavier than the previous one. But again, still a very lightweight system, especially for one that's 13.8 inches long. Now we're all set up to continue installing the rail to the upper. Let's go ahead and set this up first of all on the rod there. There we go. I'm actually waiting for a new gas tube to arrive. This is a carbine length, whereas this is a mid-length gas system, so this gas tube would not work. For this particular installation, I'm going to leave this off. Note, I'm not leaving my rifle like this. This is just again to show how the Fortis switch system works. Grease up your threads. Grease up the inside. Spread that around. And now attach your barrel nuts. On a typical barrel nut, you're going to have these teeth, and this is what would attach to your armorer's wrench in order to really crank it down to the right weight. On this system, you can see it does not have those teeth. Instead, you would use something like a spanner wrench to tighten it up. Another benefit of this system is because it doesn't have any teeth, you do not have to time it. Time it meaning when you get your gas tube system here, it has to align perfectly with the indentation there of the teeth to go into the upper receiver. Since this barrel nut does not have the teeth, it doesn't matter which point this is. As long as you have it tightened down, you're good to go. Now that the barrel nut is in place, let's put the rail on. First thing, just pop open the switch and put it over the barrel. This is where it would go over your gas block, over the gas tube. It would slide right in place, give it a little bit of a push, and there you go. Once it's there, all you do is close the lever, click, and you're done. Crank it down just a little bit more, and now it's really tight. Now the cool thing is if you ever needed to switch out the rail for any reason, all you have to do is pull back on the plunger, pull down the switch, and you're off. There you have it, ladies and gentlemen. That is my quick look at the Fortis Switch Mod 2 rail system. This is going to be the new permanent fixture on my rifle, and I think it looks great. I will be doing a follow-up video to this one where I actually take it out and try it out and give you my thoughts, although I gotta tell you just right now, this feels great. I mean, just, oh man. The feel of it right here is amazing. It's small, it's grippy, it feels wonderful. Yes, very nice. Pew pew. If you guys are interested in picking up your own, make sure you guys check out the Fortis website at fortismfg.com. I was not given this rail. I did purchase this rail, albeit at a discounted price because of Black Friday. Look for those new sales, especially with Christmas coming up. And that about wraps it up for the initial review. If you have any comments or questions, please leave them in the comments section below. Otherwise, like and share this video and subscribe to the channel. Don't forget to hit the little bell icon to be notified when the new videos come out. Thank you guys for watching. Appreciate it. And I'll see you guys next time here on StarDude Outdoors. Go away, fly. I'm gonna shoot you. Die, fly! Die! Die! Oh well.